When are we gonna stop ignoring problems and pushing them off to the side because, oh, woo, I don't like drama, I don't want confrontation, oh no, I love my furry fandom, it's not all about sex. No, fuck that. Stop ignoring problems. Man the fuck up, woman the fuck up. I don't care what you do, just stop ignoring shit. Stop
Grow some
ignoring Pawtendos.
testicular
Alright?
fortitude.
Yes, stop ignoring Pawtendo. Stop ignoring zoophiles. Stop ignoring pedophiles and rapists because, oh, they draw so much good. Oh, I love their fursuit. Stop ignoring that shit. This guy's a problem. He has a repeated history of doing this shit, and people seem to let him back in. Nobody calls the relevant authorities to lock his ass up, be it in a jail or a fucking mental institution. This episode of Furry Frequencies is brought to you by Gangster's Party Line. Want to talk some shit? Beef with other young bloods and OGs? Then call Gangster's Party Line and talk some shit with real That's right, real classic deaf Jewish gay furry any nigga in the world. Just hit that number up at 1-213-373-4253. That's 1-213-373-4253. Call today and talk some shit.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Furry Frequencies. I am your also best host, Sharky, along with the two shitbags below me, Lifty and Psylocke. Say hello, you shitbags.
Below you?
I had to come up with something cool.
Yeah,
I'm on top.
No,
Don't forget
I'm on
that.
top.
But
Sorry.
I'm on the top.
I'm a top. I radiate
fucking
top
wish,
energy.
you little pussy.
No, I do.
Now say something. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Psylocke.
Hi, I'm Lifty.
Good. No one cares. It's all about me today.
Oh,
Fan
God.
my ego, you fucking plebeian.
Yeah, fan his ego.
Fan his phlegm.
I'm too much of an amazing person. You can't even speak around me.
Hello, I'm Flim, and this is my brother Flam, and we are selling potions.
Go fuck yourself.
That was great.
Two different people's reactions.
Anyway,
You don't even know who Flim and Flam is, Sharky, so it's okay.
No,
You
no,
know
I
who
don't
that
fucking
is.
watch TV.
Only
Anyway,
me and
Sharky.
Lifty know.
What are we talking about today?
We got a few motherfuckers we're gonna be talking about. We got the MFF. Fuck me, English. MFF room lottery results. Mind the salt, apparently.
I'm not supposed to read that part.
But it was funny.
Okay,
We got Pawtendo, the cunt. The A&E letter, etc., all that fucking shit. We got shit to talk about, okay?
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Amazing.
let's fucking start off with this MFF room lottery result.
Mind the
Mind the
salt.
salt.
Mind the salt.
Stop whispering.
Is this the vape episode?
It's not. So stop whispering, you asshole.
That's why we're whispering, because it's the vape episode.
You know, if you don't stop
It's
with this
not.
ASMR, I'll end up with a boner.
Hold up now. Hey now. This is a safe for work Christian
But
podcast.
it got you to stop, didn't it?
This is a Christian podcast. Shut up.
Prod?
I
With
didn't
a
say
Christian
that.
prod?
You see,
Are
you
we
can't
prodding
prove.
things with Christian people
You
now?
can't prove I said that.
Anyway, going back on topic, yes, the MFF room lottery results have been released.
And I did not see them because I don't care.
Well, of course you didn't care and you didn't see them because you didn't even apply.
Oh, he's not going to MFF. He's too cool.
He's not
for
even
that.
going. He's just gonna just sit in his room and masturbate all day.
Oh my god.
Probably, but in all
People say
honesty,
jerk off,
I'm gonna
don't
be
say masturbate.
working like my ass off. So
He's gonna be making money, man, while we're spending money. Like,
Yeah, because we got
He's
the
smart.
money already.
yeah, because I
well.
gotta save it up for CCFC and all that shit.
hell yes.
Yes,
Which
that's true.
everyone listening should be going.
Yes.
Yes.
Please
I
come.
will be there.
Yes, please come to Capital City FurCon, located in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's newest and greatest FurryCon since AnthroCon.
Go or perish. The choice is yours.
I was not compensated for that plug.
Neither was I.
You didn't even
Neither
plug
was I.
anything.
I just
You
really
never
wanted
plug
to put it
anything,
out there.
Lifty, so why are
I
you saying
plug. Don't make me. Anyway, so the MFF room lottery results came in, and massive salt mine ensued because. Holy crap. Silas, remember when last week you were talking about how Poppyfurs get a leg up in the room lottery or at MFF for rooms because they're Poppyfurs?
that? Well, yeah. Yeah, I did.
Well, this year it's a lot different because a lot of Poppyfurs did not get in. One of which the most well known would have to be, well, I was gonna say Jib Cody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jib Cody did not get selected from the room lottery. Neither did Majira. Neither did Mipt. Neither did Pineapple Fox. Neither
Beta.
did who?
Beta.
Whomst?
Beta. You don't know who Beta is?
No.
You don't know who Beta Beta Beta. Hold up. No. I'm gonna say his name. Beta Ella Delata. No. Beta Eta Delata. Yeah.
No, I
He
don't.
didn't. You don't know who that is? Okay.
No,
you're a
no.
loser.
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing. So the point is, any of these Poppyfurs didn't get a room. So this was, if you want to look at it, a quote unquote fair lottery. Until you realized the lottery was weighted. Meaning, if you are a couple or you are an individual with tons of money to blow, or you're anti-social as fuck and don't want a room with anybody, you had an unfair chance in this lottery. Groups had a weighted chance, meaning they had a better chance of snagging a room than the other two people did. That also goes for dealers and those who may be disabled. So it was not a fair lottery. So, we're back at square one. MFF, what are you doing? You reacted last year after people had issues with the whole let's all hit F5, F5, F5 until we get a room by instituting an unfair lottery. And the result is you're probably going to see a decline in attendance because people can't come to your convention. They don't want to stay at hotels that are far from the property. They rather not go. What are you going to do about it? You have to fix this.
No, I love this little tweet that I see from someone called Mayater at Skull and Rag. Posted this 8 hours ago. People having issues getting a room at Furfirst because they put all their luck into a lottery chance system. My face when I reserved a room next door back in June. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm gonna retweet this because this is my face too. Hey, I made my reservation back in March.
I know. Fuck you.
So get on my level.
Did you say get on your level?
Get on my level.
Say that again.
Get on my level.
Never ever ever say get on my level again.
Why?
Because you know. You sound like a boomer doing that. Never say that again. Look,
what's wrong with that?
because you can't say it right.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Look,
I'm gonna call that phone number you just shilled and talk smack about you
to who?
To whoever's on the other end of that line.
They don't know me.
I don't care. They don't need to know you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna talk shit about Psylocke on that line.
That's like half the fandom talk shit about me behind my back. I'm guessing. I hope they do. That would make me happy.
Imagine if that phone line was actually your phone number, and we'd be calling you up at 3 a.m. to talk shit, and then it's like it's you.
Yeah, I'd backtrace it and come kick your fucking ass, bro. I don't care where you live. But no, look, this MFF lottery, you know what this was like? If any of you have seen the last 10 minutes of Infinity War, it was pretty much like that. They had to fight, And then Thanos does the snap. He's like, I am inevitable. He does his fucking snap, and boom, half the fandom is like wiped away from going to Midwest Fur Fest. It's like fucking glorious, right?
And now the numbers are going to drop to basically nothing because everyone's going to be like, yeah, fuck MFF.
Yes.
Best way to commit con suicide.
Well, you know what? I'm going to be brutally honest here,
Okay, go for it.
and I'm going to say that MFF did this on themselves. They've made some very poor plays when it comes to managing this convention for years now.
Mm-hmm.
And in some cases, they just look like they still don't know what they're doing. The lottery and the hotel reservation system that they've been trying to get together for room blocks and such is one such example. They have never been able to manage this properly, at least not in the current state of how MFF is, which, if you want to count like the times that they were like at 7,000, 8,000 or so, and ballooned up from there to 10,000, yeah, that's current MFF. And since then, they've let the room block system, or the room block reservation system, whatever they want to call it, they've just let that just roll down the hill off a cliff. They have no control over that, or they don't even seem to have any competence in how they do room blocks. Like a lot of people have said, there are a lot of other large conventions, larger than MFF, that book the Hyatt Regency and they book the Donald D. Stevens Center, and they don't have a problem with this. But MFF has a problem about this almost every year.
It's funny, man. I don't know.
What is the problem?
It's how they're run. It always starts at the
Absolutely.
top. It starts at the top and trickles down to the bottom.
Absolutely. And as you can see, half the fandom got Thanos snapped out of getting a room at MFF. And here I am with the big brain because I booked back in March. But yeah, so the big lesson here is this is proof enough for anybody going to MFF in 2020. Don't bother with the room block. Don't bother with the room block at all. Yeah, they're gonna like cry and whine and whatever, and they're gonna still set up room blocks next year. But if they lose out on room blocks on 2020, they can go pound sand. For all I care. For all anybody cares. For all anybody that got burnt on the MFF room lottery this year, they can go pound sand. I mean, if they can't run a decent room block, if they can't manage a room block, then why are they putting up room blocks? Why don't they just let the hotels just let everybody just book the rooms on their hotel independently or through a third party? Don't even bother with doing room blocks anymore. What the hell? Because they make a mess of it every time.
And plus, it's just cheaper just to get your shit way ahead of time before the room box are even out.
And
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
And
That's what I did.
That's what I'm going to be doing next year. I'm going to get my stuff in February for 2020 MFF. I'm not going to bother with the whole room block BS.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't. And just so, by the way, just as an update on the hotel situation, let me see. So there are a couple of hotels that are actually still taking reservations as of now. They're still taking reservations for the general area where MFF is taking place. Anyway, as of right now, there are 2 hotels within a mile that are taking open reservations right now. They are the Marriott Suites O'Hare.
Post the map.
And they're... Hold on. All right, I'll go find the map.
No, I have it.
Oh, you have it. Okay. Do they show the names of the hotels?
No, they don't. No,
Okay, so
they
let
just
me.
show the prices.
Oh, they just show the prices, but that doesn't do anything.
Well, I know which one's which. The $74 one. That is, and it's in the frequencies chat. That is the Motel 6.
And
It's
how far is
74.
that?
Hmm?
How far is that?
That's you're looking at about 7/10 of a mile away. There's one for 246. That is at the Chicago Marriott Suites, the hotel that you are staying at.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm already looking at the reviews, and from what I can tell from online, it's going to be a fantastic hotel. I don't know why furries are just pushing it away. It's like, no, I don't want this hotel. I want this. It's like, that's not available. So anyway, I'm looking through Hotwire, and let me see. So if we look at if we arrange, so there's how many hotels in this? So there's 20 hotels available in this general area, and let me see. Guest rating, sort by distance. So yeah, the closest one is the Chicago Marriott Suites O'Hare, which is half a mile from the Hyatt Regency. That's not bad, considering that you have other hotels within the room lottery that people quote unquote won that are close to that, about 2.3 miles away, 1.2 miles away. Never mind that these have shuttles, but still, it's half a mile. Anybody can walk half a mile unless you're disabled. In which case, well, I give pity on you because you're disabled. But still. But anyway, the Chicago Marriott Suites O'Hare is the closest hotel that is currently taking reservations right now. Their rooms are $194 a night. Hampton Inn is 0.7 miles, $144 a night. The Rose Chicago is 0.8 miles, it's $160 a night. Renaissance Suite Chicago O'Hare is a mile, and it's $119 a night. I actually stayed at the Renaissance Suites for 2017. It was a fantastic hotel. The only problem is you're going to have to get around those fucking woods that they never paved a road through, because the Renaissance Suites and the Hyatt Regency O'Hare are on the same road. But there's a block of woods that's right in between them.
Yes, it's there to protect the woodland
It
and
is
creatures.
bullshit.
Are you serious right now? So
Yes.
you don't care about the environment? Wow.
Fuck the environment. It's
I
dead
don't-
anyway.
You could just...
No, because then there'd be traffic, dude. Look,
What is in those woods that's so special?
animals.
Like what?
I don't. Deer, squirrels, chipmunks, foxes.
We're overpopulated with deer right now.
Are you serious?
Yes, by a lot.
Dude, okay. Here's what happened, alright? Cook County wanted to build a green belt around the city of Chicago. It built a green belt. That is a green belt that you're seeing. That's why there is no road that connects the two. Okay? That's why.
Or I could just blame it on Illinois being broke as fuck because they're
George
they're they're
Rob Blagojevich.
yeah,
There's a name.
Blagojevich,
Bruce Rauner, okay?
because their government is broke as fuck and also corrupt and can't manage to rub two pennies together.
J.B. Pritzker.
I don't know who that is.
These are all governors of Illinois, and they're all corrupt as fuck.
Oh. Anyway, so there are quite a few actually within a mile. And then past that, you got the Holiday Inn, Chicago O'Hare. You got the Courtyard by Marriott, Hilton Garden Inn, Spring Hill Suites, Holiday Inn. So there is no shortage of space. The only problem is it's not in the room block. So none of these are in the room block. The
Or
Comfort Suites O'Hare.
they're not
The
close.
only one. No, they're within an hour. They're within a
An
mile.
hour. But
They're
no,
within a mile.
but you have to understand though, a lot of these people who go to this convention are going to be wearing what? Fursuits. It's gonna be a lot of wear and tear on the suit to have to walk that much back and forth in the elements. You don't know if it's gonna be snowing or not. Look, furries don't want to have to walk a long distance in the dead of winter in Chicago to a convention.
How
It's,
was it last year?
last year it was gray and dreary out.
And the year before?
The year before it snowed.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
I was there the year before. It did not snow. It did not snow a single flake.
I must be thinking of 2016 then. 2016 it snowed. 2017
Okay.
it didn't. My point
Okay.
is, the weather's unpredictable though. We don't know what it's going to be like this year. My point is, the Comfort Inn suites, not the suites, but the Comfort Inn, that's a very long distance from the main hotel. The
Yeah,
only
that's,
reason it is full at the moment is because one, it's in the room block, and two,
oh no, it's not full. It's not full yet.
no, I'm looking at the map. No, it's full.
No, it isn't. You can look. You can book rooms at the Comfort Suites O'Hare for 109 a night. Comfort Suites Schiller Park, Chicago O'Hare Airport.
Oh no, I was talking about the one in the room block.
That is the one in the room block.
No, the one in the room block is up by Toohey Avenue.
The what?
I'm looking at the map.
This one's right up River Road.
Where are you looking at? Not the one by. No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one right across from the woods.
Right across from the woods. Okay, hold on a minute.
You see the inner. Oh my god.
Oh, whoops. Oh, shit. I went south. I should have went north.
That's what she said.
Hey!
Hey now.
But yeah, but also we want to highlight something that a lot of furries did when it comes to the MFF room lottery, and it's a big source of all this salt. A lot of furries have banked their trip to MFF on whether or not they can get a room in the room block. So, first of all, you have to buy admission. You have to get a pass, or you have to be an attendee of MFF to be in the room block first and foremost, or to even register for the room block. You have to be
Registered
you.
to go to MFF,
Yeah, you have to be registered to go to MFF.
which is stupid.
So, if you are banking on, if what hangs in the balance is getting a room at the in the room block, then a lot of people just threw away what, $70?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people just threw away $70 because they didn't get a room at the room block.
Which is fucked.
Well, it may be, but I'm saying
You say that may be
if you
about
no,
them wasting $70 in order to even
it is
get
it
in the
is
possibility.
well, it is fucked, but at the same time, if you are getting a badge for MFF, you should be committed to going to MFF. Like, I'm not saying through hell or high water, but I'm saying if you are able to, you should try to just make your way up there anyway, not just waste that $70.
Well, but see,
But I think it's fucked that you have to be a member of MFF for 2019. I'm sorry, you have to be a member of MFF for 2019 to even roll the dice on the room block. And then if you don't get a room in the room block, well, But I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense for anybody to already buy a badge for MFF and then just throw it away just because they can't get a room. when, as we've seen, there are plenty of places within a mile that you can get. You will have to spend quite a bit because it's a high demand area in a high demand time. You will have to spend a bit, but at the same time, you got a space. There's no shortage of space at MFF.
Well, true, but again, most people don't want to have to walk that distance. And excluding the Comfort Inn, which is in the room block, excluding that, many people are going to want to be in that half a mile radius. Not even half a mile, less than that. They want to be in the Doubletree, the Embassy, the Crown, uh, the not the Hyatt, the Hilton, and then the Hyatt Regency. They want to be in those main hotels because it's close enough that they can walk. They don't have to take a shuttle like they are going to be at the Comfort Inn Suites. You know, and what's even worse is the hotels that aren't in the room block. There are no shuttles to the Hyatt Regency. There are none that's going to be stopping there. So a lot of people are legitimately upset about this, and many are choosing to skip out because they realize it's just not tenable for them to go.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just okay. So I'm kind of miffed at MF. Well, of course I'm miffed at MFF because they completely bungled their room block by putting 5 hotels in the room block lottery this year instead of just the main hotel. But and of course this screwed over a bunch of people, a bunch of popular people, a bunch of not popular people. Just
Everyone
anybody.
is equally fucked.
Yeah, everyone is equally fucked.
Even some dealers are equally fucked by
And
this.
those I feel like they're fucked the most. And I'm feeling for them so much because hey, you can't manage your
Nice dick.
Are you serious?
Hmm?
Right in front of my salad?
You want ranch with your salad?
No.
Yeah. But no, those people
I
are
lost
fucked.
my train of thought.
You said those people are fucked and that the dealers are
Yeah, because they
equally
can't
fucked.
manage they can't easily manage their merchandise. They can't manage their booth if they have to go back and forth from a longer distance than what they're
Yeah.
than just, going from the Regency or
They're
wherever.
they're losing out on potential revenue from not being able to go, and it affects them.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
you know, and it's even worse for those who did sign up and for they didn't get a room. So they're out even more money now because they're
But
not going to
also
get a room.
imagine those people that joined the room block lottery and they got a room at the Comfort Inn. The most furthest away hotel in the room block is close to 2 miles away, right?
Yeah, I was there in 2016, and let me tell you, they said MFF said the shuttle was going to run every 15 minutes. That's a fucking lie. The shuttle ran every 30 to 45 minutes. Okay?
Wow.
Don't believe the hype. Do not believe the hype. I feel sorry for anyone who is in that hotel
Wow.
because you are getting royally screwed over.
Ugh. That sucks.
Look, I want to say, and in closing this, I want to say that they're going to learn from their mistakes and 2020 will be different. I don't believe that for a second.
No, they're not gonna learn from this shit. Not at all.
No. You know why?
Holy crap.
You know why they're not going to learn? I'm gonna tell you why. Here's why. Because they think they're untouchable in terms of attendance. They think that nothing is going to hurt them, and that's their downfall.
And that's why they keep making stupid mistakes. Because they think they're so high and mighty that nothing will bring them down. Well, I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see what happens, because let me just tell you this. Okay, so what was last year's numbers for MFF?
10,989.
Okay, 10,989. Do you have any idea how many people came to BronyCon 2019, their final year. 10,215. Okay? So, why do I bring this up? Because 2019 was BronyCon's final year. And of course, we bantered over whether or not MFF would surpass BronyCon this year. So it's at 10,215. That's the number that MFF has to beat. They already beat it last year. So what's the difference? Well, let me see. 215. So that's a difference of 774 attendees. Now, do you think they pissed off less than 774 people by doing the room lottery this year?
No, they pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah, they did. Absolutely. Now, how many of those people are so pissed off that they're not going to MFF this year?
They hung still their got their money.
They hung their hopes on going to MFF because they hung their hopes on getting a room through the room block. And once their hopes were dashed, they said nope. How many people do you think completely had dashed hopes for coming to MFF all because they lost on the room lottery?
Quite a few.
Yeah.
That's an understatement. It's quite a few.
Yeah,
a literal
I think that is an understatement too. But like I said, that's the magic number, 774.
Yeah.
And Psylocke, you made fun of me for making the claim that BronyCon 2019 will surpass MFF 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to eat your words? Do you feel like you might eat your words?
No, I don't.
Okay. I mean,
no, I don't. I think
I'm ready to see what happens because, like I said, I think MFF, through years of poor decision making and incompetence, has finally made the one thing that will bring them down. And they brought this on themselves. So I'm ready to see what happens from here on out. And if they actually learn anything for 2020 so that this clusterfuck doesn't happen again.
They basically just kind of really fucked themselves to the point where they're probably not going to get back to their standing that they're at or before for a really long time.
Well, I'm just,
I know a lot of people are just not going to tolerate that bullshit.
Yeah. I feel for them because this is bullshit. They can't manage a fucking room block. They just shouldn't have a room block, period. Just let the hotels book people as far in advance as they want to book them. I don't care. Just don't be in the business of doing room blocks anymore because they can't manage this shit. Meanwhile, I still got my suite.
Oh, God.
Yep. I still got it. Because I did it smart. I booked my suite all the way back in March. So I just kind of sat back, made a bag of popcorn, and just watched the salt rise. But anyway, moving on. We got to move on because we've talked for like half an hour over this.
I just like how
I've just been sitting here listening to you guys.
I just like how he's like so proud of the fact he got a suite. I just like that.
I did it smart.
Fuck you! I got my suite.
I did it. I think
you
I
got
was
lucky,
smart.
but okay.
I got lucky.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so far I think I'm making out like a bandit.
Okay, bro. No, the next thing we want to talk about, there is a gentleman, well, not even a gentleman, a fucking cretin by the name of, he goes by many names, Ashy Paws, Pawtendo, Strawberry Paws, a lot of weird names. This person should always be avoided. Do not do any business with Pawtendo or Ashy Paws or whatever stupid name he comes up with, because he is an incredibly dumb fuck, because he uses the same combinations of names so everybody knows who he is. It's like, bro, think of better names if you're going to try and get around bans. You're not as smart as you think you are.
Yep. So I'm gonna just throw it out there. I don't really know all that much about this dude, but he has a history of harassing artists that he commissions. Uh,
Oh, we're
when
going on this guy now. Oh, okay. I didn't
Oh
even
yeah,
notice.
yeah, yeah. We're tearing this guy a new one.
Fuck
Um,
yes.
So he has a history of being banned from Fur Affinity. He has a history of evading those bans. He has a laundry list of sock puppet accounts on Fur Affinity that he has used to try to evade the bans that he has on him. Da, 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 da. So yeah, many of his bans were for harassment, stalking, threats to other users. He antagonizes artists. He was suspended for evasion on 2 accounts. And one of those said accounts was called Earmane. His new mate, I guess. I don't know who that. Who keeps track of these people
You'd
anymore?
be
I'm
surprised,
sure
man.
a lot of people do, actually.
Who keeps track of who fucks who? I don't know.
You'd be surprised. People have
Yeah,
way too
there's-
much time on their hands, dude.
There's some people
Yeah.
that just seriously just sit on their ass all day for work, so they got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Plus, people put that shit out there. They put it out who they're dating, who they're fucking, and it's like, well, okay, cool. You're just leaving an internet track history for yourself. So when it comes back to bite you in the ass, don't be surprised. But Paul Tendo is, in all intents and purposes, an abomination to anything that the furry fandom stands for. He is known for doing chargebacks on artists. He is known for attacking people for no fucking reason, and has a serious addiction to paws, to the point where if you say the word feet, he will be triggered. Yes, I said that correctly. He will be triggered by the word feet. Yes, I've actually intentionally said feet instead of paws, just to trigger that annoying little fucking shit. And you know what? It felt great when he got upset. It felt
I
great.
feel
You actually talked to him.
alive.
Oh, sweetie, no. I was in his chat. You know why I was in his chat? I was doing covert operations. I have so many fucking screenshots saved of all the shit that he's done and said to manipulate and confuse new people into the fandom and the macro community into thinking
Oh my
he
goodness.
is a fucking saint. If only these people knew how much of a blight, how much of a cancer he is on this community. If only they knew. They
And
would
that's why
get
we're
the
here.
fuck out of that chat ASAP.
And
Yeah.
again, that's why we're here.
Yep.
To show the world how much of a literal shitbag he is.
And if you were friends with him in the first place and decided not to be friends with him anymore because he attacked you, he would do anything in his power to get you back on his side. He'd come crawling back, complaining, "Oh, I'm sorry I said this. I'm sorry. Can we be friends?" No, we can't be friends, you stupid degenerate motherfucker. Shut the fuck up and fuck off. You are
God
You
damn.
sound like you have
worthless.
personal experience.
I do. Paul Tendo is the reason why I do not and will never, ever, ever role play again. Because when I met this person, I was young in the fandom. I was naive. I wanted to meet people and talk to people. This man manipulated me and took me for a ride. He had the audacity to get upset one day when, after an RP, I had left him in my mouth for like 24 hours. That was creepy when he got upset about that. And he would spam me saying, "I want some dick." Like, what the fuck is this? Because of this guy, I do not roleplay anymore. He ruined role playing for me.
Ooh, what's
Ooh.
this? Looks at your
Okay.
bulgy wolgy.
And he tried to be friends with me and,
Oh, you
and
didn't
say
laugh.
it and say it's all in the past. No, it's not in the past. I'm like a fucking elephant. I don't forget that shit. I hold on to
Silas, why
certain
why
things.
won't you reply
I
to my
categorize
RP?
certain things. You fucked
Psylocke.
with me, now I'm going to fuck with you. I will fucking
Psylocke.
destroy you and bury you. Do not fuck with me. I'm a very petty individual when I want to be. And I will
Psylocke, you're not
fucking
replying to my
bury you.
RP.
Hi, Sharky. How
Psylocke.
are you?
Psylocke, you didn't reply to my RP.
Hello,
I
Mr.
want dick.
Sharky Warky.
Psylocke.
Hello.
This is going over your head, isn't it?
No, I'm listening to you. I'm just venting at the moment.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm trying to antagonize you to vent more.
Yes,
Walks
I want this person buried. I
walks into the room and slaps you with his gigantic dick. Sup, bitch.
I want
God, I hate people like
him
that. I really do.
fucking
I
buried.
do too.
I'm like, listen,
Right?
dude, you probably had the smallest wiener in the world to have the balls and gall to say that.
Oh, there's no. This guy probably has a 2-inch dick. You know why? Because I can tell you why. Because he gets so fucking flustered over small shit. And has the audacity to come into people's RPs and act like he can dominate them. Bro, is your dick that tiny that you have to compensate by dominating conversations, by dominating RPs with your sick ass shit? Like, sit the fuck down before you trip. Because you're not about that life. And see, he's bringing out the gangster. He's bringing out that part of me I don't like. So let me slow down. Let me calm
Wait.
down.
You
Let me
think
calm
you're
down.
gangster?
Shut up. No, he's bringing that part out. At me. He's bringing it out. He's bringing it out. I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna try and compose myself so I don't say something I'm gonna
Why?
regret.
Why would you want to compose yourself? You're
My-
on a roll, man.
My
I want to see the
my-
angry side of you. The last time I did, you were drunk and you tried pushing me and you fell down.
Well, see, I don't usually get angry. I try not to be an angry person anymore. I just don't like confrontation. But he is the reason why sometimes I like to get confrontational because he is a he can't even call him a degenerate, dude, because that's a disservice to the word degenerate. He's worse than that. You know, he's fucking scum. He's
He
pond
is what
scum.
is known in the business as a cunt.
He's pond scum, dude. And quite frankly, and you know what? If he was on fire and I could
He
piss
is making
gasoline,
his own
I would piss
brand
gasoline.
new slang name to describe him.
right? And
Like,
bro,
if you go up to someone and say you are what's his name again?
Pawtendo.
If you go up to someone and say you're a Pawtendo, that's like a whole new fucking slang to call someone something now.
You know what he needs? He needs help. He needs help because he's not right in the head mentally. I think he has some issues, and the fandom can't give him help. I'm not here to give you help. I'm not here to play therapy. I'm tired of playing therapy for fucking furries. I'm not here to do that shit. All right? This guy needs
Psylocke,
help
why won't you be my therapist?
because fuck that. I've been taken for a ride by too many people who want me to be their therapist and
I'll
want to
take you
use me
for a
for that
ride.
shit. All right?
On
So
my
this guy needs
motorcycle.
mentally help. He needs help. But you know what? At the same time, he's a bully. As I said, he's a blight, a cancer that just metastasizes every fucking year into something fucking worse. And yet people still allow him to come into the community. We don't kick him out. We allow him. We try to ignore the problem. See, this is what's wrong with furries. We ignore problems before they get too big. Then we want to act. Case in point. That disgusting pedophile Growly. We ignore Growly. We push him to the side. We block our ears
And
out.
he managed to be fucking super sponsors for so many fucking
Yes.
cons.
And you saw what happened. He fucked another kid again. You saw what happened. We ignore
thing is-
Kiro.
Oh.
People
No, let me finish. We ignore
were like,
Kiro,
Oh, he's
okay?
giving us money, therefore we can ignore him.
Yes.
Care more about profits than
Yes.
they care about the just basic humanity.
Yes. You ignore Kiro because, he's popular. Oh, he would never do such a thing. And look what happened. He fucked his dogs. Okay?
Until one of them got fucking kidney cancer and died.
Yes. So when are we gonna stop ignoring problems and pushing them off to the side because I don't like drama, I don't want confrontation, oh no, I love my furry fandom, it's not all about sex. No, fuck that. Stop ignoring problems. Man the fuck up, woman the fuck up. I don't care what you do, just stop ignoring shit.
Grow
Stop
some
ignoring Pawtendos.
testicular
Alright?
fortitude.
Yes, stop ignoring Pawtendo. Stop ignoring zoophiles. Stop ignoring pedophiles and rapists because, they draw so much good. Oh, I love their fursuit. Stop ignoring that shit. This guy's a problem. He has a repeated history of doing this shit. and people seem to let him back in. Nobody calls the relevant authorities to lock his ass up, be it in a jail or a fucking mental institution. That's all I gotta say.
That would be funny if he was brought to court and he's about to be sent to jail over bad role plays and I mean
It can be considered a lot of counts of harassment because that's what it is.
yeah.
I don't care where the fuck he's sent. Just get him the fuck out of my chat. Excuse me, my fandom. Just get him out. I don't care where he's sent. Just get him out.
Starbucks, who is worse, Dem, Growly, or Pawtendo? Like group those three like in order.
Growly.
From best
Growly.
from worst to least worst.
Growly is the worst because
Okay.
Growly has done the ultimate sin of preying on children. And that's
Yep.
a no-no. I don't care who you are. You don't touch children like that.
Yep.
Pawtendo would be the second worst because he's a harasser, a known scammer, someone who's manipulative, and quite frankly
I
needs
think
to be.
I honestly
locked
think
away.
he might be a sociopath.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he
yeah.
is.
Because of the
No,
fact
he is.
Yeah, it totally is.
He
Absolutely.
matches a lot of the symptoms necessary to be considered one on the antisocial spectrum.
No, he is
Because
one.
he's manipulative. That word.
Manipulative.
There you go. That word. That word. He's known with an ego.
Mm-hmm.
Narcissist.
Yep.
He is known to pull back things only in his favor,
Yep.
which are very good symptoms of being a sociopath. But
Yeah,
he
what
doesn't
I've-
have high intelligence,
Mm-hmm.
nor high charisma, or any
Yeah.
of the necessary attributes to be a psychopath.
Yep.
So I believe he's a sociopath. He matches a lot of the symptoms that I've personally seen.
Yep.
And then when you
Um,
leave him, he wants to bring you back just to increase his reach. Again, for his own ego.
yeah.
Sociopath.
And then you'd have Dim, who is Dim is
He's
just
he's not those things,
No.
but he is an annoying
he's
cunt.
an annoying asshole. He represents everything wrong with America when it comes to politics. He represents everything wrong, and just he needs to stop. He needs to
We'll never
stop.
stop ribbing on them, are
Just
we?
like, dude, just stop. You want to play, SJW or whatever
I've
the fuck it's called.
I've never seen
just stop,
you
bro.
so fired up over a single person before.
Because the things that he said
I
to
like
me
it.
really pissed me off. The fact that you have the audacity to say that I don't like my own race because of my political views pisses
No,
me
no,
off.
no, not them. I'm
Him
talking
is
about
just
Pawtendo.
a fucking
Oh,
plot device.
Pawtendo. That's because I have history with him, and I know people who've personally dealt with him and who have been personally affected by him. This has been a long time coming. Okay, this is an outlet for me to vent that, and
They're all
I will
troglodytes.
continue to vent my anger and rage at that troglodyte called
Yeah.
Pawtendo. And if he has a problem with that, sweetie, you probably know
No, I'm
my
not calling it a
address.
troglodyte. I'm calling it a cloglodyte, which is the even
Well,
more
the
primitive version.
The problem I'm seeing though is that Pawtendo, see, when his reputation goes around, of course he can't reuse his personas or his identity. He can only reuse them so many times before people get wise and it's like, oh wait, it's this fucker, and they start pushing him away. So he just gets a new identity every time. It's the same. He has a history of the same behavior every time to the same kind of people. He doesn't change his behavior, and yet it's not that the fandom is letting him in. It's that he keeps on just recreating different identities to slide back into the fandom.
No, he doesn't. No.
Sociopath.
No. He uses the same. He uses the same, either the same variation of his name or the same character. It
So
rarely
same
changes.
MO every single time. Doesn't change shit up.
Yes, because he's that fucking retarded. He's just so stupid. He doesn't even change anything. but people still let him in because some of them feel sorry for him.
I
Why
don't
are you feeling
understand that about the
sorry for
fandom.
that guy?
That's
All
one
this
thing I don't understand
information
about the
is
fandom is why they feel bad for people like this.
because we're
Yeah.
too tolerant and too welcoming. That's why. We feel sorry for people. They have people who feel sorry for zoophiles, for God's sakes, and want to understand them and shill for them on
The
Twitter.
FBI does know
Like,
about them. That's why they're considered bad people. There's been literal departments to understand people like them and
Yeah.
understand why they do it. And they're still learning it today.
yes,
But they understand universally that they're bad people. Not saying, all sociopaths and psychopaths are evil, because you don't have to be violent or malicious to be either one of those people on the antisocial spectrum. If anyone is on the antisocial spectrum that does see a professional to get help. But generally, if you do something as these people are doing, you're considered a bad person. You're a literal blight on society. You're evil. You're a
Yeah.
piece of shit. And for all intents and purposes, you should be fucking burned. I know that's an intense thing to say, but this is literally how we treated people back in the day, and we didn't have these fucking problems. People have become so blind with and tunnel vision with wanting to be the heroes of the victims that they forgot that these victims that they profiled are the people that you initially wanted to get rid of,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
fucking retarded.
Yeah. Yeah.
People
But
have become so tunnel vision, so
and
blind to the shit happening around them that they just can't fucking handle that when someone's doing something wrong, that they have to accept that they're wrong. They have to be the hero
yeah.
for these victims. These white
So
knight sons of bitches just don't know how the fucking world truly operates.
yeah.
And it does make me sad. Because as me, I've deployed around the world twice. I've seen the horrors of the world firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
And these people just don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
They're not going to just go away. You have to cut the cancer out before it spreads. That is just the fucking truth of it. It's harsh. It's a harsh fucking reality. But it's the fucking truth. You need to accept that or be left behind as the world continues on.
Yeah. I'm. I don't have much of anything else to say. I think you guys have actually pretty much just said everything that there is to say about this dude.
Oh, there's so much more that I can say. But that
Oh, yeah.
will require a literal hour just to myself.
But I think if the fandom is aware of who this person is, they need to, like I said before and other times, the fandom needs to
Take
look
the
out for
wool
itself.
out of your eyes.
Yeah, the fandom needs to look out for itself, and the fandom needs to kick out toxic people like this dude out.
No, they're
and
more
just
than toxic.
fucking
They're
shun him.
literal cancer.
If they can't behave in a society with other people, they can't behave properly in society with other people. They want to just screw other people. They want to, fuck them over. They want to steal their money, whatever. If they want to do that, they need to be pushed out. And if the fandom,
They need to
if
be
the
arrested.
furry community,
Is what happens, because that
if
is
the furry
fucking
community,
illegal.
well, yeah, they do need to be arrested, but the furry community needs to pick up the phone and make that call, because he sure as hell won't. But what I'm saying is that the furry community needs to look out for itself. And if this person has a history of this behavior of harassing people, chargebacks,
Which is literally
whatever.
stealing the money
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
paid
yeah, it
someone
is.
to do a service. Let me
Yeah.
tell you how a service transaction works. If you pay someone, aka commission, which means you're hiring a contractor to do a service for you, and you compensate them with currency. You cannot take back that currency. That is literal theft from a business that you paid to do a service. You
Yeah.
will go to jail if you do that. It
Well,
is
here's the
illegal.
problem, and this is a hot tip that every
Do
single
not pay his
commissioner.
friend.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Thanks. I was going
You
to say it, and then you said it.
say it now, but angrier.
Anyway,
Get angry.
Say it. Say it.
Get angry.
no, my hot tip was that if you are engaging in a PayPal transaction with a commissioner, do not send your money as friends and family, because they are not your friend, they are not your family. They are a commissioner, they are a customer. They have no relation to you after you are done.
They are a consumer of your product.
They are a
That's it.
consumer of your service.
Or product.
Therefore, if you send it as friends and family, guess what? You have no protection over the chargebacks that person might do.
They
If for whatever
send it
reason
as
that the money does not get to you, or the money is sucked out of your account because they did a chargeback, guess what? You have no case if you send it as friends and family. You always send it as goods and services and have them pay the fee.
Hell, PayPal literally warns you ahead of time. If this is a business transaction, send it as a business payment. Because they can't defend you if you send it as a friend.
Yeah.
Because there's literally nothing they can do.
But anyway, this is a big beware for anybody that might know, Ashy Paws or Pawtendo or whatever his name
Or
of the
any
week
new
is.
furs out there, especially.
Yeah, for anybody that thinks, oh, he's a good guy, he's just misunderstood. No.
He's fucking
That's
evil.
another mistake. That's another mistake that people do. People think they know who he is, and then all these people that
You
have history
cannot.
on him, they don't. They don't know him.
You just
They
can't trust people like him.
these
You
people
You cannot. No, let me say
people
something.
like him.
You cannot always save everyone. I know you all have good intentions in your heart, but trust me, some people you cannot redeem, you cannot save them, they are never going to change. This is one of those people. Take it from me, he is never going to change, no matter how much time and effort you put into him. This guy will not change.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Avoid at
is-
all costs.
Evil. He's the purest definition of the darkness that people try to fucking hide from.
I gotta take a shit now. Damn.
Well,
you need
we've,
to take a shit.
I
Well, we've
already
been
took-
talking-
Well, I
we-
did take a shit on Pawtendo, so that's fine.
Yeah. Well, we've been talking for an hour. We didn't get to the A&E letter, but whatever.
We'll get that next time because
Yeah.
this shit needs to be said.
Yeah. So, anyway, this has been a hot hour of salt mining.
So you
And
guys
just,
want to
fucking
finish
tossing
with the
some
salt,
salt.
or you guys want to mine some more?
I don't know. Should we mine some more? We got some more to mine?
I think we can hold off on
Do
that
we have
for
enough
another
salt
time.
to sell in the market?
I mean, there's always salt. There's always salt. There's always salt. So.
So salty. Oh.
Of course, if you guys are interested and want to get some more salt, you can always check out the Gangsters Party Line. That's right, the Gangsters Party Line. Talk some shit to some fellow gangsters, some young bloods, some OGs. Just call up the Gangsters Party Line. I don't have the number on me, but you can always Google Gangsters Party Line and figure out what
Or
that is.
just rewind this podcast from the very beginning, because you'll get to hear the plug again, and there it is. There's the phone number
Yeah,
for you to call.
yeah. You better call them,
Yeah.
Jack.
So
punk.
anyway, this has been Furry Frequencies, and this has been a hot hour of salty talk on Furry Frequencies
I am
here.
properly salted and dried.
Yes. You're
Hey
cured.
now.
You're cured. You're beef jerky.
I'm shark
Oh
jerky.
my god. Let's
Anyway,
see who-
This is
Psylocke,
Lifty.
Would you like a bite of this jerky?
Oh my god. I'm trying to see who I'm gonna talk. What town I'm gonna shill tonight. Continue, Lofty. Continue.
Lofty.
Excuse me?
I said Lofty. Continue.
Yeah, Lofty, continue.
Lifty.
Shut up, the both of you.
Okay, Lofty.
Bitch.
Would you like a
Yeah.
stroop waffle, Lofty?
A stirp lop.
Stroop waffle.
I am triggered at the moment.
Are you a Sky Team person or a One World Alliance person? Which one are you?
I'm a Sky Team member.
You suck.
Fuck you.
But yes, take us home, Lifty. Take us home.
Anyway, this has been Furry Frequencies with Lifty.
Jerky!
And Psylocke.
We hope you enjoyed listening with us tonight, and if you do like our podcast, feel free to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, and also comment. We do read those comments, and we might read your comment on the air. And if you like what you're seeing on Twitter, from our Twitter, feel free to follow us on Twitter at Furry Frequency. Also, feel free to share our tweets, retweet our tweets. Tweet us back. We will read your tweets, maybe, and we might even respond to them.
Even if you in the comments, I don't care if you have just a general comment, a complaint. You want to call us an assholes, a bitch.
Yeah,
I don't care. The
Yeah, we don't
algorithm
care.
still counts that as comments and still gets us more views.
Hell yes.
So please, if you have anything to say, comment down below. As long as it's not racist and shit like that. It's not going to be taken down because I love it when people participate with their open ideas and views.
Yeah. And also, we'd like to also thank Capital City FurCon. They are doing an amazing job with us to
I'll be
support
there.
us on.
I'll be there.
We are going to be doing a live podcast at Capital City FurCon. January 2nd through the 5th in beautiful Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And as much as we are shitting on MFF for their room lottery fiasco, we are also going to be doing a live podcast on MFF with special guest Cinder Colley. That's going to be December, 5th through the 8th? Yeah. So we will be tweeting about that later on. Just keep yourself tuned to our Twitter for more updates on that.
Turnpike.
Yeah. Anyway, this has been Furry Frequencies
Oh, God.
signing off. You have a wonderful night.
Good night.
Bye, motherfuckers.
Good night, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
Wow, you really reached up there for that one.
Yes, I did. I'm shouting out to Oklahoma. It is a great state. Not really.
Good night, Virginia, Minnesota.
That's not a real place.
That is a real place.
No, it's not.
Absolutely it is.
That's stupid.
Go look it up on Wikipedia.
I'm gonna look it up right now, bitch.
It is 60 miles away from Duluth, Minnesota. So yeah, there you go.
It
Is an actual place.
Wow, there's nothing. Oh, the U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame is there. Okay, that's something going on for him. Yeah.
Yeah, eat shit.
I'm not like certain furries. I'm not
He's
into
like, yeah,
that.
fuck you. We got hockey.
Oh, we got hockey, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bad accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I don't think they're.
I
black
can do a
people in
Minnesotan accent very well because I lived up there.
We
And
know.
I actually been to Virginia, Minnesota, yeah.
Virginia, Minnesota.
You
You
said
ever
it didn't
speak
exist,
like that
you
again
hoser.
around me, I'm going to just poke you in the nipple.
That place is fake.
You hoser.
It doesn't exist. You call him a
It
Hoosier?
does exist. I called you a hoser.
You call me a Hoosier?
I called you a hoser.
So it's a Hoosier, right?
Clean your ears.
Is it like a Hoosier? You know what a Hoosier is?
You are going to make me very Canadian triggered.
Is it gonna be like? Is it like Hooters?
No,
a
you're gonna-
Hoosier.
He's gonna
A
make me
hooper?
a little
A
upset.
Hoosier, dude.
I am.
A Huther? What?
Oh God.
I am a little upset right now.
Don't say that ever again.
Oh, so now I got you upset, eh?
No, you shouldn't say certain words.
Why?
Get on my level, and pupset is one of them. Do never say those terms. You're not black enough to say the first one, and you're not cool enough to say the second one. God.
Lifty's not black.
You can never ever get
He's
on my
not.
level.
Don't stop. No, Liffy thinks he has more street cred than me because he's from Arlington, Virginia. Like, sit down, bro.
Arlington
Arlington
is,
is
a nice
the
place,
most OG place in the country, man.
That would be Plymouth Rock, but okay. I'll let you.
What the hell is Plymouth Rock?
Because we fucking landed in Plymouth Rock.
Oh shit!
The OG, are you serious right now, dude? No one gives a fuck about Arlington except for Amazon.
I give a fuck about Amazon. I mean Arlington. Damn it!
Oh, okay, Jeff.
Fuck you.
Okay. Hi
Anyway,
guys, I'm Jeff
let's
Bezos.
just kind of roll off the recording.
All I'm saying is Minnesota sucks. Y'all can take
Guys.
it.
Minnesota does not suck. You suck.
Guys,
I suck dick every day.
stop
What's up?
arguing.
Yeah, you do suck dick.
Hey now.
Your arguing is triggering me.
Mommy, why are you arguing with Daddy? Because he slept.
Good night, Bozeman, Montana.
That's a
Mommy,
shitty
why
place.
were you wrestling with Daddy last night?
Alright, I'll give one more good night. And I've been meaning to give this state a shout out. I haven't given this state a shout out yet.
Good night, York, Pennsylvania.
No. Good night, Regina, Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Good night, Regina, Saskatchewan.
It's Saskatchewan. Whatever. I don't speak Canadian, okay? I don't speak that language. I speak American.
Ya hoser.
Hoosier.